to deal with the knowledge of good and evil. Genesis. In Genesis, the knowledge of good and evil. Why that? Why should there be a God that when he's creating everything human, better to put it, even the woman was the last? So trees are older than us. Everything created by God is older than us. We were the last to be done, and then when he did it, he said it was very good. Now the very good is not only pertaining to man, but everything that he has created, it was very good. Now if everything that he created was very good, then what was the essence by which the Lord saying man shouldn't eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? If all was good, are you there? Because God knows the end from the beginning, and nothing surprises him when he's dealing and doing his things. And so it behoves on us to begin to follow the dictates of God, and then we'll begin to see the victories ahead of us. If man was able to obey that one, I believe that there will be a different kind of race altogether. But listen to me, that beginning of that which backfired will surely come back again. Are you hearing me? So there is a process that has already begun. That is why Jesus came, to restore all things. Are you hearing me? And so we want to look at it. Why the knowledge of good and evil? What does that mean? Because he said it, that man should not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good. He didn't say man should eat of the knowledge of evil. And the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, it wasn't serpent or the devil that created it. It was God. Are you in church? Now with this, you begin to appreciate what we would say, that do not flow with the law, the 10th commandment. Because it still has a connection, which I'm about to explain. Because the Lord said, do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He created it, and then he said, whatever I've done, it is good, but don't eat this one. When he said don't eat, that was what man ate. Are you here? Now he said all the trees, so man would have eaten the tree of life. If I tell you it is the devil who is pushing the agenda of the law preaching and causing people to express themselves in what they do, people say, oh man of God, you are just wasting your time. Because it was still the same devil who appeared in Genesis that began to speak to Eve, and Eve came into Adam, and Adam ate. When Eve ate, nothing happened because the law wasn't given to him. But when Adam ate, and then both of their eyes got open, where was God when they were in the process? He was still watching.